Hi YouTube, it's me again with the design series. Today we're doing the Werewolf. This car is pretty strange. I mean, when you play with it, these things look like hips. They're just like sticking out at you. It's kind of weird. I feel like this is a hit or miss car. It looks cool, but it feels weird to drive with. Uh, yeah, this is a part of the design series. So you're talking design stuff, so let's go to the colors. Um, So here is the blue primary, here is the blue accent, here is the orange primary, here is the orange accent. And remember, I use these colors because console players can't use the Bacchus mod colors, and I want them to be included. I don't want it just to be like, well, if you don't have Bacchus mod, then you can't do this, because that would be stupid. Alright, starting out with the, okay, I hate it when it does this. Alright, blue car and blue team, they match up. Your car color. Depending on what your preference is, it could be cobalt or it could be none. Depending on what you have or what your preference is at the end, I'll show it with the full design on, but just so you know, it could be whatever you want. Your decal is just gonna be the Werewolf Arcade. Oh, Arcadia, not Ara. Alright, Arcadia. Our wheels are going to be called the Reaper. One of, if not the, and those painted cobalt. And these Reapers are probably one of, if not the most, like, the best, not the most best, but, you know, the best, what is it called? Very Rare Real they've ever released. Like, these are so cool looking. I love them. The Reapers are really cool. Boost is going to be the Fractal Fire. My opinion, underrated boost. It's like a Trinity 2.0, and the Trinity is even more underrated because it's really good. And that's gonna be painted black. The hat antenna optional if you can find one. Of course, I use the hot dog, but you know, like you should include the hot dog. Of course, it doesn't match. It's just I use it because I like it. Also, by the way, 10,000 goals on this thing. Oh my gosh, look at that face. That's the face of someone who's seen 10,000 goals. See, he's so surprised his jaw is dropped. Look at that. I like how it looks like he has one single strand of hair that just dringles down his forehead. I swear, if someone has that hairstyle watching this video, you're gonna have good luck for the next 5 minutes. No lie. Alright, and your trail is gonna be Zaggy Cobalt. Your paint finish, these are what bring it together. Alright, paint finish primary is just gonna be the metallic smooth to match this like blue shiny part on the wheel, but not too shiny, which is why I didn't use anodized. And then this is a little weird, but this villain is gonna be Mako marks. And I chose Mako marks because it matches those little like spiky triangles, you see. And also I like how like the Mako mark the triangles are pointing this way here, and then this way here, and then they're going this way here. You know, they're going all these different ways, which also matches up with these wheels, so that's why I like this. I mean, this car, it's a little chunky, but I like it. Skull Explosion optional, I don't really have a suggestion. So let's go straight into the orange car. Oh yeah, oh, I forgot. So depending on what you like, what you prefer, you could use the Cobalt Werewolf with this. Personally, I would just stick to the normal or the black. Doesn't really matter because black doesn't change a lot, but I prefer the normal. Alright, orange. You are going to have no car color for this, so it's just gonna be the normal werewolf, which is probably one of the only designs that can not feature a painted version of the car. Like you can just have a normal werewolf and put this together with Bacchus mods, so I think that's pretty cool. Your decal is going to be called Big Scratches. You know, this thing's getting scratched up. Now this is a pretty expensive wheel to these who don't have Bacchus mod. Sorry, but it's the design. These are gonna be the Direwolf Crimsons. These look really cool. They're like the Draco 2.0. They're not as cool though, because the Dracos were so cool. But these are still pretty cool. Boost. Slash Beam 3 Crimson. Flash Beam 3, Crimson. Hat and antenna optional. Trail. Hot Rocks. Crimson. Your paint finish primary is going to be Furry. And your paint finish secondary is actually going to be Basket. I don't know why they named it Basket. But this is the car. I chose Furry because it kind of matches like this idea of the fur on the head of the wolf, because this is like a werewolf car. Also, I think this jagged basket look just matches like these little swirls, this part right here on the wheel, and then the tread. I think this matches really well. And so you'll see in the thumbnail that the cars going like side to side with the boost and the trail behind them. But I like to showcase what they look like in training. As you can see, there's a glitch that happens where my paint finishes on one car transfer to the other. So as you can see, the paint finishes for the red side aren't appearing. It's instead the ones for the blue, but it doesn't matter. You still see the car for what it is. So yeah, I just play around a little bit with these just to, you know, see. A thing with these like the back wheels right above the back wheels of the car, they look like they like stick out. So I think that's the main thing that sticks out to me. That's why that's the one reason I don't name this car, because it looks sick and it feels really cool. But those two little things, they look like overgrown hips to me. They just stick out, and I don't like them. Bang. All right, I've had enough of the orange side. Let's go to the blue side. So these will actually show up correctly in the paint finish department. Let's see it. Back with Park Training Daytime. As you can see, the black fractal fire matches the black Mako marks with like the triangles and stuff, and then the zigzag matches all the shades of the colors. In my opinion, zigzag wasn't like is hard to find a trail for this car, because it's just like I don't want to be so basic. I just paint something blue and call it quits. But I didn't want to be like so trying to be creative that I just mess it up. So that was the best I could come up with. I remember you don't have to follow these designs like perfectly. You can just use them as inspiration. Oh my gosh! Fun fact: I actually got my my best wall pinch with this car, specifically the with the red side. It was 141, and it was like really good too. Like it wasn't like a low. It was like from right here on the wall, and it like was like top shelf. It was so good. I'll show you guys that replay one day. But yeah, I think that's where I'll conclude this wonderful adventure of a lifetime. Oh yeah, honorable mention. This is the end of the werewolf part. You can leave now if you want to, but if you want to see my breakout design I used for the 195 in game, which is insane by the way. I'm pretty sure it's the world record with the breakout, and if it isn't, it's at least the world record with the breakout in game. But yeah, so if you want to know what my breakout design was, this is what I've been using. You know, this is pretty simple. Features the roulette wheels, which are seriously underrated, but they're hard to match, which is why they're not used that often. But, you know, these swirls kind of match. So yeah, I'll show you all this, like, these colors, for anyone who's using Bacchus mod. Here's all the stuff. And the orange side, which is a little bit more crazy. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm using wheels that are painted gray and like the garage, so that the wheels show up gray. I'll just pick something that isn't painted. Alright, and this is the, you know, you got the slight light blue that matches light blue and the red with the red and gold. Here's the colors, nothing. So this is an honorable mention, because I'm just doing import cars for this series, so I'm not going to make a full-blown video on this. Also, you can make this car crimson, if you want. But yeah. I think this will end it off. Adios, mi friendios. I know it's amigos. I just said friendios because funny.